Yeah. Um. Was it? Yeah. Um. I thought it was cool to be called eccentric because of all this, the artists and writing stuff in it. But I have family members writing on my wall that they didn't think it was okay for me to be like, "Yay! I just got told I'm eccentric. I think that's so cool." And they would be like, "There's nothing to be proud of. Why would I be proud of that? It just meant that I was weird." And I really couldn't see that because I'm just me. I really can't see that I'm weird just because I'm eccentric. Yeah, when I get ideas, I can't wait to get started on them. I'm like, during the night and I can't sleep and I'll clean my furnitures. And 2 o'clock in the night, I would say, hey, I need to get cleaned up here and I'll clean up. Or I want to garden. Found a piece of land that I can use to actually garden. And I don't wait when I get these ideas. I just like, I have to do it right now. I can't wait. It's like when I have a new idea for something to show and I know I have the materials, I'll just like, so I'll just go right on it, and it doesn't really care what time of day it is. And so yeah, I'm a bit eccentric in some ways. And when I start something, I really start something and I don't stop until I'm done. This, yeah, I like being eccentric. I like that word, and I don't mind what people call me it. So that's why I got hurt when my family, well, people, members of my family, said there was nothing to be proud of, and I should take it off my wall again. And I was like, wait, what? I can't be proud to be something that I think is cool. And when I write on the wall, I'm like, I would love to get a job. I'm so bored. I want to do something. People just like, well, get a job, go start an education. I'm like, yeah, I would love to. But every time I have tried, I have failed because I get stressed, and when I get stressed, I get depressed, and when I get depressed, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying in my bed all day long. So like, it's not because I don't want to. It's just because right now I can't. Maybe sometime in the future I will be able to, but not now. And I have friends, I have people telling me, well, you're 27. You should, by now, you should have had an education. You should have a good job. You should have a family. You should have kids. And I'm like, yeah, I would have loved to have all those things. But that's not the way apparently it was meant to be. So I'd say I thank like higher powers that I'm here today because of all the things I've been through, and I'm happy to be here, but it takes time. Someday I am sure I will have a job and I'll have a family and I'll have kids and all that. But I can wait. I can wait until I'm ready for it, and I'm just not ready yet. There's many things still that I have to be able to foresee, and many things I have to learn how to tell when they're coming. Like when I can feel the stress coming, I have to learn how to say no and how to step back and just like relax so I don't get stressed, so I don't get depressed again. I have to learn all these things. And like I said, it was like a heavy. It's only been like a heavy year since I just got a new diagnosis, so I have to figure out how to live with it. It's not just like you go to doctors and he's like, yeah, I got a cold. Yeah, okay. If you go, oh, it will pass. We'll live with it. This is like you go to the doctor, he's telling you you have this disease that you will never be free of, and you can't medicate it, and you have to live with it. You have to learn to find the signs to when you're feeling down again. You have to be able to see that, and it's hard. It's hard work, and it takes time. And I just wish people just would see that. But it's not. I know it's not easy for people who hasn't had this in their lives, like themselves or family members. It's not easy because from the outside, yeah, it could look like it's just because I don't want to, because I'm just lazy. It does look like that sometimes. But instead of just making conclusions, I would rather they would come and talk to me and ask me, "Are you okay? Or why isn't it that you have these things? What is it that holds you back?" Instead of just jumping to conclusions, saying it's just me being lazy, me that doesn't want to, me just want to live on satiety because I don't want to do that. And this came to two bits, and because I could only have 15 minutes, so I had to make two. um, so I hope it was okay for the one that I went to talk about this instead of all the things I usually talk about, like the the witchy path I have. And I hope people will embrace this and think about it when they meet people in the future, or already know people with these mental disorders and mental handicaps, or what you call it. And it's not our own fault. It's not something we can do anything about other than learn to live with it. And you should just think about it and be nice to us, to me. Please don't comment any bad things or anything, because that would really put me down. Yeah. Because I've been really honest in all this and told things. Yeah. So please leave comments. Any bad ones will be deleted because I don't want that. So, well, have a great night and day or whatever time it is when you watch this, and let's be.